Hi there traders. So this video is to my friend Patient C. Forex Scalping, how we can take trades. So basically we have very good example here. So what we see how the price is going up, breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, holding lows, breaking the highs, and now what you see, we break the lows, we break those lows here, all this movement, and we break those lows here, and we bounce here, break even a little bit lower. But the important thing is right now to realize is we have this W structure here. So now we have principle, we have strong principle here, and what is going on. So first of all, where this W structure starts. So this is the high. You see straight away W structure, the first leg down here, now bounce up, and the second leg. What we have here? Here we have the momentum zone. If you bring the momentum zone here, so the momentum zone is right now to push higher. Ooh. What is the principle? The principle is push higher too, because we have the W structure. W structure is to go higher. So what we see right now here, we have the breaking structure, but wasn't so clean. And now the next one, we have the breaking structure. So now we have the retest of the momentum zone. So what is the principle now? So what was the W principle? And the W principle going up and down, we're gonna break the highs, we're gonna retest it and going higher. So that's mean when this retest is valid, this push has to break the highs. If I'm gonna bring this one here, bounce, so that's mean this push, what is after the retest, has to break the highs to following the W principle. But what you see right now, price get rejected, retest get rejected, and what was happening, the momentum zone, we disrespect the momentum zone. Look at this impulse candlestick, close under, and it's full body candlestick. And what you see right now here, after the breaking structure, we had retest, and now what was happening now after this movement? You see how we make this bottom here, we break this low and we break this low. What this thing is indicate to you? Like for me, this thing is screaming in my face, this W, we disrespect that principle. And when we disrespect the principle, what the price is doing? The price is going back like his original, the memory zone. The original memory zone is here. And why is that original memory zone? Because how, like you see how this, when this first leg start in this W pattern, that was the, that was the bottom of the first leg. You see how all this movement going start that, and that was the place where we push up. And now we didn't break the highs, we hold lows, we hold, and the price is starting going above. So that is our first memory, the original memory of what this pattern has. Right now you see we disrespect, we start disrespecting already here, then we already here, now we respect, disrespect, and disrespect. So we have 4 disrespect against 1 respect. So what do you think, what is the strongest? So now we break the lows, we disrespect the principles. So now we have a pullback. And what is happening? We break the lows, we have this pullback on the momentum zone. And let's say your entry, let's say, is going to be here. Your stop loss is going to be, you can change right now stop loss, maybe a little bit here, or maybe here, or maybe here. Depends however you want to hold that stop loss. But take profit is this one, nothing else, only this one, the original place where all this move actually happen. The most you know, that's the most important place basically, all this W pattern right now. Here, what is this one? That's the W pattern here. So for that, this top and this bottom is the most important place. Right now you see how this curve is, and the price is giving up. Same thing here. Now the price was giving up. Where we're gonna go back? Exactly the first memory zone. And why this is the first memory zone? Because that place here, exactly this place, was, you know, hold this moment, push higher. That's where it starts, in that point here. And you see, that's absolutely beautiful scalping. And best time frame to scalp, 15 minutes. Absolutely best one. Because 5 minutes too low, 1 minute too crazy. 15 minutes at least you have some time to think, time to, you know, to see some information, time to gathering information, and time to actually, you know, take it easy. Just, you know, nice, calm and easy. Absolutely super good example for scalping, and your stop loss is your own, you know, your own personal development. And what you see right now here, we have the same W pattern here, and what you see, the price is bounce. You see, we break the highs, we retest, respecting, and just price is going higher. What we see here after the retest, you know, the first retest, kind of we try to do something, rejected, and then we break it, retest, but we didn't break the highs. Retest, breaking the highs. The prices start breaking the highs all the time. You know, if this was a double principle, you see how perfectly this one is here. But let's bring this one here. Break this, respect, and back here. Now look those patterns here. What you see here, look at how different those are, and what you see here is failing. That's the failing double pattern what we was talking about previously. And here, if you even notice this one here, what is we have M pattern with nice retest. We have this M pattern here, retest, and going back. We just have to open our eyes to possibilities. We have to do it. Our mind have to be crazy enough to see those possibilities. Our mind have to be crazy enough to see those opportunities. And actually, our mind have to be crazy enough to actually take those opportunities. It's really important. That's why our mind has to be clear, focus, no noise, calm, patient, and all those things. It's absolutely necessary. It's necessary to developing and reinforce those weakness points, and you have to find those weakness points in your own body, in your own mind. It's important. Otherwise, your trading career gonna be longer, or maybe even you're gonna lose your mind. Depends on what side you are. But that's a perfect, super good example to. Let's do one more example. Let's do some. Here we have double pattern, but what we don't have is we have to realize something more. You see here we have this momentum zone, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. You see how this the same zone what is the previous W, the first original zone. You see it bounce up, bounce, and now it's going. But I want to show you something else. So now we have the same momentum zone here. But what you see here, we have very impulse candlestick, you know, the break in the momentum zone. You know, if you look in this one and now you look in this one here, is it for me it's 100% same. We have the momentum zone, we have the high and low, and now the price is going. But look at that, how the price is playing here. But look at now this impulse candlestick here. That's mean the price is strong. Like we have super strong self-motivation and we don't need retest. Those things happen all the time. So what is the principle of that? So the principle is to break retest and then it's going higher. But right now you see we don't have retest and we don't have even retest of the momentum zone. And we have just long healthy impulse body candlestick. Basically no wicks at all. That's mean that, you know, we have our, you know, movement is very motivation. It's very motivation to go just highs, and we don't have a retest in box information, and we don't have retest in this W rejection high. That's why sometimes we have to realize and we have to move with the candlestick, with the original movement, and then you can kind of feel it, and then you just, as soon as you break this one, that's your entry. Maybe your stop loss is gonna be somewhere here, and most likely you're gonna trade back on those highs. This is gonna be a trade. But I want to show you some other example what doesn't look so good. Let's say this one. Actually this looks super good because we break the highs, we have the 618 retest and we're going higher. This is super good too. I want something what is super noisy. You know, here is something, you know, like first we have this rejection high. We try to break it. We have a little bit deeper pullback, but we didn't break origin. Oh, actually this is pretty good actually, because of this W pattern. So if you look in the momentum zone, what you see, what the price was, try to break it, didn't break it. Now the price is breaking retest, price is breaking the highs, price is breaking the highs, and what you see here, that was the second retest, but the price was still holding those lows here. You know, we didn't break those lows, and now price is going higher, retest, and now the price is going. So, you know, same principles. We have this W, you know, you retest those places, but you know, though, just it was so much longer. You know, it wasn't just one retest, and it wasn't just this one here too. What we see here, this one was just shooting higher. You see how long the price was bouncing here to actually move up. So now we have the 3. So here we have example how the price is just bouncing here, maybe 1 day, 2 days, and then we have move. So here we have example, the price is going straight away, not even the retest gone. And here we have example when the price was giving up. Do you understand? I'm gonna find one more example here for scalping. This one is here pretty good too, but too noisy for people to understand that. So this is my own sell what I was taking here when the price was literally giving up straight away. but that's not best one too. I want to see some super nice W. Here we see kind of W, but you know, that's the weekend cap here, and that's not good too. Let's see, here we have bounce. Oh, let's do this one, because now we have to understand this W doesn't look like W at all. But if I'm gonna bring this one here, what you see here, this is perfect W pattern. W pattern, breaking structure, retest, and going higher. So what we see here, same thing, W high, W low, and then we have this momentum here. So what you see here, W didn't break the lows, tried to break the momentum, rejected. Now we get opposite, rejected, and price bounce, retest, breaking this high now, retest, second retest, and going higher. You know, super clean inside the middle. And what you see previously, price didn't break the lows, price didn't break the lows, price didn't break the lows, and price didn't break the lows, and price didn't break the lows. Price break the highs, 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 price break the highs. So there is no even information to start looking the sells. And then you have this strong W pattern. What is the principle to go higher? And those are your scalping opportunities here. Same thing here in this here. Didn't break the lows, didn't break the lows, and didn't break the lows. Yep, I think that's pretty good information to, you know, start doing the scalping. That video is for you, patience. And if you start longing, especially gold, look very clearly those W patterns. They're not, how to say, like most people can say right now here, that's not W pattern, I'm 100% sure. But if you look in the structure inside, that's 100% super clean, nice W pattern with breaking read the structure. So what you see right now, soon as when we break this momentum zone, now we break the highs, we have to double retest and going, and those are the equal highs too. You know, there's a bunch of principles what is going through, and then you have nice strong movements here. So what is here? So here we have bounce W, bounce. Here is kind of similar. Let's close this one. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the 618 retest too. In maybe not. Anyway, for scalping, it's super good. So what we see here right now, see bounce, didn't break the lows, now we break the lows, bounce, and going. So what we see here, same thing, W, where W starts, and where W was ending. Right now, what you see here, we have the first leg of W, we're gonna go higher. What we make here, that was our momentum zone. And now what you see, the second leg is holding up with a W structure himself too. What is even, you know, much more details. Same thing, the momentum here. And what you see here, we're holding the lows. Like we break this one here too. But we have to understand something. We have to understand of the self-motivation. Because we have opportunity. And when we can have some weakness in, but when we really want to go and really want to do something, we have to show it. And what you see, the first leg, the second leg, we still break the lows, but you have the W structure here. Exactly the same pattern what you're looking in this little bit, bigger pattern. So that's why we have to be patient and look the opportunities. We have to be crazy enough to realize those things. So what we see right now here, break, don't have retest, that's mean the pattern is strong. This pattern is strong. So we have to, wait when the price is now back here, and let's see what this one is doing. Because this is actually giving you the extra confirmation, not extra trades. If you start trading that thing, you are too impulsive and not patient enough, because you're looking the overall. And what you see here, we respect super nicely this zone, and look at how close those are, the momentum zone and this high, the W high. Look at how close those are. Breaking, retest, 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 even the momentum zone, and gone we are. And if you look in even more closely, what you see here, the first retest, breaking highs, retest, and going higher. There is so many opportunities to take those longs all the way to back. Maybe this high. Yeah, maybe this high here. Yeah, most likely. Like those two highs. To take those trades. Absolutely no problem. Okay, I'm gonna finish right now. I think it's, that's super good examples. Super good. Yep, if you have questions, leave the comment. And yeah, I'm gonna see you every single one in next video. Thank you and ciao.